Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 4 of my blind first playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. We're currently 9 hours and 14 minutes in. Just finished up at the campsite yet again. So let's leave camp, go back to the world. And this is where we left off. There's a dead goblin in a cage. Open up the map here. It looks like we will be going for the quest completions in this Emerald Grove to get things going today. But last time I went down through this chapel, there was a whole crypt underneath of it, and I found Withers, a skeleton NPC that is now in my camp that can give me class respecs and recruiting hirelings and stuff like that. Then I went through this gate, met up with the kids that lured goblins back to the gate, tried to punch one of them but failed, and they ran off. I climbed up this big hill, rescued another tiefling girl from a bugbear. Then I went to the left over here, found a goblin cave hidden, went through that, and ended up going through there, coming out up here, where I jumped up here, and then there was two tieflings with this goblin in the cage, and one of them shot it. I also found a shop, Aaron. This guy hooked me up with some goods, and we got all of the characters to level 3 last time. I got Astarion, a bow that restores a spell slot when you land a crit. Got these insane gloves. I haven't seen them in action yet, but you can intercept missiles from ranged weapon attacks, reducing their damage by a lot. Got a chain shirt +1 for Shadowheart, and I picked up a hand axe for ItFightsBack. Does additional slashing damage to burning targets, and got padded armor +1 as well. Take less bludgeoning damage, which is cool. I also got a necklace that allows me to speak with dead. And the level ups have given my characters so much extra stuff. Like, those levels really give you a lot of power. Like, even if it was just the HP points and nothing else, those levels matter a lot, but you get tons of stuff. Upgraded spells, more spell slots, and all kinds of extra things that you can do. Lae'zel now has these superiority dice that enable extra attacks. Well, let's see who we got here. Eramas.
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
All right. And let's lead with ItFightsBack here. Is everyone here tieflings?
Please leave us be. This isn't a good time.
It's fine, Memnos. That goblin won't be the last.
Oh, she's the one who shot the goblin. It was a nice shot, if nothing else.
It was wrong.
It was justice. Or the start of it.
Trader of quirks and sundries over there. I'm gonna go in this building. Or no. This person? Zorru.
By Mordai's eyes. Another
Appease Lae'zel.
My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Yes, and I suggest you do as she says. And he bows. Okay. Shadowheart disapproved. I'm gonna continue waiting.
You saw another gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us, for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Wyll's belly, straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me. Up. You can keep your innards.
Oh, you're not going to eviscerate him? I was hoping for a show.
Cool your blood. I'll indulge you soon enough.
I like Lae'zel. Okay, and he ran away. All right, let's talk to Lae'zel.
Your kind proves compliant. A useful trait.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
I mean, was that trouble? Tieflings aren't compliant. We're survivors.
Cockroaches are survivors. Yet I do not congratulate them. The Tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
Okay. We're Tieflings with an F.
I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this... Fey run.
No, it's Faerût. What do you mean,
The
purification?
creche holds the Zaithisk.
I wish I could see her face.
By covenant, I can say no more.
Alright, well, I've appeased her for a little bit. We cannot go in there.
Swing and swing and... Oh! Good work, kids. You're all heroes. Each and every one of you.
Kids trading the swords. See if anyone wants to talk.
Harry, strike! Damn it! It's just not landing.
Interesting technique. Having some trouble?
Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out for blood. And the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword.
A lot of interesting options here. I've been trying to not read through all of the options and try and keep all the dialogue more conversational, but I could read his thoughts. I'm not great in athletics. I think I go for the insight route. No wonder you're struggling. You've no balance. Space your feet further apart. Pending dice roll. 50-50. Got it.
I'll try and brace them better. Like so. Step, brace, parry, swing. Yes! You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use.
Oh. One last thing. Don't shout out your moves like that. Spoils the surprise for your foe.
Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes.
Keep trading. In time, you'll make short work of any goblins.
Hopefully, it's just the goblins we have to worry about. The druids are treating us like vermin. But I'll keep at it. Thank you.
Right on. 2 arms. Lae'zel is inspired. 1 inspiration gate. It's the first Lae'zel inspiration. So I did look one thing up as well. About inspiration, I was wondering if it refreshed on a long rest. It doesn't seem like it does. So if you have them, use them, I guess. You can only have a max of 4. And just depending on the stuff that we do, like we might be able to get more of these. The one I used last time, I felt was a really good time to use it, but then I rolled a double 1 trying to punch the human kid. Asherak.
The Blade of Frontiers. What a thrill for the children.
They're tough kids. Smart, too. The future's in good hands.
This Wyll fellow?
Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
It's good advice, child. You do well to listen.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The Blade of Frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the Blade of Frontiers, racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires.
You were on the ship.
Yes, and we both carry parasites.
Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck.
I'm not so.
Your minds collide once more. Wyll chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit!
You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
My history specialization gave me that information. A devil's advocate? Do you think she'll bring the blood war to Faerun?
That ship sailed the Styx already. All I can hope for is to limit the damage. Her name is Karlach, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill.
I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her.
She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
I'm looking to cure this infection. I suggest we partner up. I guess he's
Just so you
a character.
know, my first duty is Karlach. I'm oath-bound to go after her. But I won't deny this infection is bothersome. I accept your invitation.
Sorry, but there's no room for me.
He is a human, but we'll send him to camp. He's one of the people that's on the cover of the game, so we'll bring him.
Plan. We'll talk more there.
Cool.
This is boring. We should train against real goblins.
So one good way to test your mettle, I guess. Haha.
Next time the goblins come, I'll be ready.
Look a little bit like a goblin yourself, little one.
Oh, right. Go for the heart.
Haha. The Illustrated Adventures of Baldur. To read that. This book is packed full of tales of adventure. The monsters are ferocious, the men are muscled, the women are buxom, and the clothing is easily torn. Something is cleft in twain on every other page, although you do find a passage that's a little less bloody. The woman's eyes were dusky, filled with mystery and promise. Baldur was intrigued. Anything? He asked. Anything, she said. Just name it, and it can be yours. And what do you want in return? Oh, just a small thing, she smiled. Baldur laughed. Nothing about him was small. I want your soul, Baldur, she sighed. Give me your spirit, and whatever you desire shall be yours. Baldur considered this for a moment. Very well, I want a turnip. She hesitated. Your soul in exchange for a turnip? A nice turnip, nodded Baldur. Very well. Dark smoke swirled around the woman whose skin was turning red. Then you shall... The next couple of pages have been torn out. When the story resumes, the woman, now fully revealed as a devil, is kneeling at Baldur's feet. Curse you, Baldur. I am bound to you. Yours to call upon when you need me, and your soul is your own once more. Let that be a lesson to you, laughed Baldur. Never underestimate the power of a turnip. Alright, adjust the volume of ambient gameplay dialogue. Let's drop that a little bit. We've made it back across here. Let's talk to these three.
Hells, we can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please? What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Have you forgotten El Torel? We should stand by our people. No one else will.
This isn't El Torel, and I'm not responsible for every damn tiefling in the world.
Just be responsible for yourself then. We have to stay. It's the right thing to do.
Zerg. Fine. We'll stay. If we survive, it'll make for a good story, I suppose.
Thank you, Roland.
Okay. Toron.
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can.
Alright. Auntie Ethel. Ooh. Hunt down Karlach over here. I don't see myself hunting Karlach, but definitely want to go pay her a visit. So let's go. Let's loop back around. Zorru.
Please. I've been through enough.
Oh. Well done, Lae'zel. Well done. I can open this crate?
We're exposed now.
No.
We've known enough grief this 10-day traveler. Don't be the cause of more.
Okay. Well, this circled back around. This didn't really connect over there, though there's a stone door here. If I go back out here, I might be able to go this way. Let's try that. No, it doesn't really look like there's a path through here. Okay, so back down here, let's go down here. There is this stone door that could lead me that direction. Ooh, 3 gold that I can take. Dan is up here. Climb a ladder to visit this guy. And a book called The Realm According to Bumpo.
And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate. Cats, though?
A little orange cat. And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out.
Don't mind me, I was just passing through.
No bother. We're just daydreaming anyhow.
What about you? Big plans for when you get to the city?
It's the Blushing Mermaid for me. Bit rough, but the ale's cheap.
We've had enough rough to last us a good long while.
Good luck to you then. And wish us some, too.
The True and Impossible Adventures of Tenebrow Morrow, Volume 2. A book following the real-life exploits of an interplanar ship's captain. Okay. The Realm According to Bumpo. The book naturally falls to a dog-eared page in which Bumpo describes the more unusual races he's met in his travels. But they weren't half so strange as the bird folk. First, a Rakokra I met had the head of a parrot, the body of a human, and wings also of a parrot. I tried not to stare, but it was real hard. Turns out she was one of the motley party, cause around her table were a tabaxi, cat folk, a genasi, element folk, and a turtle folk. Trying to act casual, I asked what the hell they all were. They ignored me, but I can't blame them. To them, I must have looked awfully dull and average, for they were the first of their kind I'd seen. But I was just one of a billion boring humans to them. Sure. Alright, we'll get out of this couple's house. Damn it, traitor.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
Let me see your wares. Shield with saving throw +1. It's only 110. I want that. Give that to Shadowheart. I can just do all this here and sell the old shield. Sell this stuffed bear. Some garbage I'm carrying. Sell Astarion's old shoes. Some goblin bows, an axe I picked up from that cave. Don't need a second morning star. Switch to these leather boots. Yeah, let these ones go. What else we got here? A helmet, medium armor with constitution saving throws, warhammer +1. I think I like the maul that Lae'zel has better here. Scimitar +1, heavy crossbow +1. Oh, whoa. 4 to 13 damage. It's a heavy crossbow, so I can only use light bows, short bows, light crossbow +1 though. That would work. Grab that. That's an upgrade for me. I generally stay pretty ranged with this guy. Metallic boots, athletics +1, same as Lae'zel's boots. Metallic gloves have strength saving throws +1. I don't know how necessary those are. Could get a better bow for Shadowheart. Mace +1, it's not as good as the Morning Star. Another padded armor +1, that'd be good for Astarion. Yeah, buy that, give it to him, sell his old stuff. 258 left. I do have my old crossbow. This Nature's Snare's worth 200. I'm not going to use that. I don't think I'm using the spear either. So that gives me more money to work with. If I'm going to add Karlach to the party pretty soon, I think she might take the place of Shadowheart. So do I want to buy gear upgrades here for Shadowheart? I don't know. These wooden shoes need to go away. This rotten mushroom. There's a lot of value in these scrolls that I have. Karlach can probably also use heavy armor. Yep, giving her the gloves. Give her the helmet. Yep, and the boots. Do it. It'll be okay. She does look ready to throw down. And maybe she does need to stay in the party because my actions irritating her will be entertaining, I think. These soul coins are worth 200, so if I'm ever in a huge bind, all these basic poisons. Coat your active weapon with poison. Targets must succeed a constitution saving throw or become poisoned. That only takes a bonus action. You know, I was thinking about selling those, but I might hold on to it. But I also have the soul coins. Those are worth 200 each. Scroll of Burning Hands. I think I have that skill. I'm going to sell both of those. I want some of my money back. Okay, the poison's only worth 10 each. I sold 3 of them. All right, I think I'm good. That forge is holding on by a thread. Are you a smith?
Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Fair enough. Well, I keep those coins. I might be able to use them with the infernal machines. Octa. It's cooking.
Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
Take a bowl.
Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a Gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me.
Item received. Gruel. That went into the camp supply. It also provides 3 to 12 healing. Not bad. I like that. Auntie Ethel.
If it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh. There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish?
No color in my cheeks.
Sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
I'm just here to trade.
Hey, bother.
What do we got here? Potion of Invisibility. Drink to turn invisible for 10 turns. Another staff. Elixir of Hill Giant Strength. Increase your strength to 21 until long rest. That's pretty cool. Potion of Greater Healing. Some healing potions. I buy just one. Is that 60? Yeah, I want one of those. The healing potions are 20 each. That's 4 to 10. This is 8 to 20. I feel like I should have this just in case. I have plenty of camp supplies. I don't need to buy the food. And I have a way to increase my strength if needed. And that's all here.
Take care now, sweetie.
Right. Volo's Complete Guide to the Behavior of Nymphs. The book is handwritten in a swinging scrawl. The red ink of an eager editor slashes through most of its contents. Dearest Elminster, while you may lack imagination, nymphs, I assure you, do not. Nor does the public that eagerly awaits this work. I will refrain from publishing this piece for now, but only that I may conduct a more extensive bout of research. Okay.
We should have left by now. Damnation! Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake.
Leave on your own. Why wait?
That is tempting. But I could never leave Leah behind, as irksome as she may be. If only she understood. The longer we wait, the longer the horrors of the wilds imperil us.
You don't wish to help your fellow tieflings?
If we stop and help every wounded foal, we'll end up dead, or worse. Leah just can't see it. We must leave soon. My apprenticeship with the wizard begins shortly. I cannot leave Leroican waiting.
Is this Lorican of Ramazit's tower?
His name is known far and wide, I see. Few can match him in terms of raw power and talent. Until now, that is. In years to come, you will boast of this meeting, I can assure you. May we meet again in Baldur's Gate, my friend.
Those goblins will rue the day they
Talk
chose
to
to
Leah.
tangle with this grove. You and I will do some good here. I can feel it.
And who is Cal?
It, but they take an arrow for the other. Also stab each other. Not sure what will come first. Thanks for cutting in. There might have been more than words if you hadn't.
Cool. So I think I've talked to everyone here. There was the door. Right. The stone door. And that takes me to a secluded chamber. This is where Zevlor is at. With Tilsies?
You're the one who helped at the gate. Glad to have another sword. We might need it.
Okay. Hellrider Exile. Not yet.
Of course, you have your own business to attend to. But if the druids won't abandon this ritual of theirs, it will be trouble. For all of us.
Alright. I think that's where I pretty much head next. There's another exit to here. No, it's not here. I have to climb up this. I could have looked around there for more books to read. Rotten cheese wedge? Ignoble hat. Did I just find a new hat for her Astarion to wear? Bunch of camp supplies. And the stuff over here I would be stealing. Not the stuff I just grabbed though. Take this ladder. That puts me on this path. Cool. Astarion, a new hat. There we go. It's a little nicer than the Blaggart hat. Yeah. Haha. So, is this going to allow me over there, though? Maybe jump over to here. Seems I need to get this way. Yeah, it's not going to let me jump there. Looking over there, though, there is blood. Yeah, there's a lot of blood. There's a whole building. It's about all it's going to let me see. It's a bridge. So maybe that's accessed from down here where I took a break from that path for the goblins. Yeah, I can't get there. It's not just gonna let me go. Oh, is this her? Isn't that Karlach? Oh, I mean, I could probably jump across over to here. I mean, look, why not try? I'm not seeing anything really around here. Yeah, it's gonna let me.
So, you know about these parasites. Will we survive?
Only if my people extract them.
Another jump. Yep, we can go. There's got to be something out here. I mean, if I could get down to there. Oh, is this the 3 humans? Game saved. Can I jump down there? Yes. Saved. Twisting vines.
You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious.
These are different humans.
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
I will go where I wish. So wisdom roll. I need a 2. Sure.
I'm so sorry. It's our brother, True Soul Edwin. He's injured and I wasn't thinking.
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back. The injured man locks eyes with you. The parasite writhes in your head.
Move away, reaching for your weapon.
Your limbs do not obey. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brinna. New recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. Mind the true soul. He will. He.
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now.
A true soul. Thank the Absolute. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you.
Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
Explain this Absolute to me.
What? Are you testing us? The Absolute is our goddess. She's going to rip down the old world order, start a new one. Then we'll be the ones with the power. Well, you will firstly, True Soul. You don't need me to explain that.
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice. And when the time comes, the true souls, you will rule.
Oh, I like these two. All zeal and no brains.
Exactly. A crude summary. You have more to learn of our faith, novice.
I'm sorry, true soul. I only repeated what I thought I knew. It seems the Absolute still has a great deal to teach me.
Yeah, I wanted to, like, mislead them somewhere. Like, tell them to go somewhere. What happened to your brother, exactly?
We're looking for fugitives. Survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here.
Well, you found them.
Edwin found an Owlbear. An angry one. We managed to drag him away, but the beast's claws had already done their work. I told Edwin not to look in that cave. It was filthy with Owlbear tracks.
Uh-huh. You need to find the beast and avenge your brother.
What?
It killed one of us. It killed Edwin.
It's an enemy of the Absolute. You're right, sir. The beast must be destroyed.
The cave is just ahead. It was too much for us before, but if you could help us, True Soul, we may stand a chance.
Alright, I can get down here now.
You should search that corpse.
Who says that? I can also talk to Astarion. He'll get down here eventually.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you.
Yeah, I can speak with the dead. Because of the necklace I got.
Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value here. Something your mind craves.
Oh,
Why
wow.
let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
Do I want to... Oh, man. I don't have great bonus to wisdom. Strength, I am at a disadvantage. But do I want to be influenced by the tadpole thing that we're trying to remove? This could be the first step to my character dying. I wanted to do this because of the amulet that I'm wearing, not from the tadpole. So I think I'm going to try the wisdom roll. Difficulty 12, okay? Odds aren't in my favor, yeah. That failed. Not gonna roll that again.
No use. Compulsion takes over. Your actions are no longer your own.
Okay. Huh? Oh. He had a tadpole. We just take it? Huh?
Abandon their hosts as soon as they need to. Vile parasites.
All the more reason to rid ourselves of our own uninvited guests.
Well, we have one of them. Okay. I can take a bunch of food. Camp supplies he has. The shaft of a broken spear. Worth 15. Salami. Can be used as a club. I can slap people with salami. Take it. Move further. Get Astarion down here. Maybe. Does he not have enough athletics to make the jump? Yeah, and this did connect back to that path. Yeah, Astarion is still there. Exsanguinated boar over here. Yeah, there's probably food there.
Strange. It looks healthy, but it's stone dead.
Yeah, bloodless pig meat. 5 camp supplies.
A dead boar. But it doesn't look like it's been touched by scavengers.
Examine it. 14?
The carcass seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. You notice 2 small puncture wounds in its neck. Looking closer, you can see the skin around its face is desiccated. It's been completely drained of blood.
Interesting. Alright. I'm gonna take a sit on this fallen tree, switch to Astarion, and force him to make this jump. Oh, and they all ran over here. Okay. Finally. No. Lae'zel. Showing off. Jumping all around. Okay. Right-click this corpse. Oh, no. I gotta use this. Ritual. Speak with dead. There we go. Aha.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Here we go. Who are you?
A true soul. A chosen.
Who chose you?
The absolute. The almighty goddess.
Is there anything valuable around here? Who are Britta and Andric?
Sister. Brother. My job. To protect them.
Okay. What were you doing here?
Looking for her weapon. The absolute.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Okay. Once per long rest, allowing it to answer 5 questions. All right. Learn more about that. And then let's go back up to this boar. Do I cross the bridge or do I cross the... I think I could have crossed these rocks, but I think let's go for the bridge. There's some chests here I can loot. Valuable plate, 30. Oh, a bunch of valuables. Good, take that. Broken loot's got money value. A dagger, 12 gold. Eredin, Barth, and Ramira. And a bunch of dead adventurers, dead goblin, ham supplies, a bunch of potatoes, a bunch more potatoes, nice. So I think these are the ones from before.
Thought you was busy with the lads in Elson's Grove.
I thought you were busy leading your crew.
Not no more. The contract didn't mention no goblins. I would have prepped the lads, brought better weapons.
A few goblins killed your whole crew. Pathetic.
Wasn't no few goblins, mate. There's an entire hive of them. Contract failed to mention that part.
Looks like you were ill prepared.
Don't know what I expected. That much gold for some long-lost relic buried in the arse end of nowhere. And from a wizard,
5,000.
I should have known. The gold probably turns to lead the moment you leave Baldur's Gate. Stupid thing to die for.
Let's say I want that gold. Where would I find the relic?
It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you a map of the temple and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own sodger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. Can show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
This whole thing sounds like a setup.
That or a crock of shite.
I'll take the risk. Give me the contract.
I'm just glad to be rid of the bloody thing. Happy hunting. Come on. We're wasting time.
And they run off. Dead oh, I can't talk to any of these dead here. Recipe for suspension of bullywug trumpet. Goblin's drawing. And read that. Drawn in thick charcoal lines upon an animal's skin, this childlike portrait depicts 3 stick figures, a goblin with sparks in its hands, a square humanoid figure, and what seems to be an elf. Each of them is wearing a simple crown. I can now loot the adventurers here. Some food, a dagger, more gold, potion, thieves' souls, trap disarm kit, huge, scroll of magic missile, and ray of frost, leather armor, quarterstaff. All right, valuable stuff. Dead tiefling up here. Path to the left, I could probably jump down this and go down there. I'll probably just path there and walk there. Check the dead tiefling here. Perception failed. Alright, goblins laying an ambush ahead. Good to know, Shadowheart. There is a rune on that stone, so this is a fast travel point. We're to make it into here. Do I see any goblins? I do. Ambushing. Target outside normal range, but yeah, shoot at it. Missed. Now surprised. Shoot it again. Uh-huh. Yeah, we're all seen now too. Goblin Booyog. Yeah, they're all on roofs too. Astarion can dash. We're gonna try to run. In his turn. Yeah, run.
Press ahead.
And what do they do? Fire arrow. Whoa.
I'm not going to last much longer.
Okay. Use a heal on yourself. Indeed, that was an ambush. Yeah, I was smart to run. They got Shadowheart though. Use a healing potion. Yeah, back off. Okay. Goblin tracker. Hid. Lae'zel also run here. In turn. Ray of sickness. Ranged attack on Lae'zel. Okay, could hit Astarion. Ugh! He's poisoned now for 1 turn. Keep running. Okay, keep running here. Okay, tried an ensnaring arrow on me. Shadowheart, use another heal on yourself. Okay. I want to get out of their range and see what happens here. If I can actually run away from this. Grease. Range attack on Shadowheart. Critical miss. Difficult terrain. Oh. Hellish Rebuke. Okay. I killed one. Took a lot of damage from that. Astarion continues running. So we're in this grease. Doubled movement cost, difficult terrain. I can make a jump. Those two are both knocked down. Poisoned. I can recast Speak with the Dead, expending a spell slot. Oh, interesting. All right, keep moving. I guess I have an actual action. Can I launch an arrow that far? Target is too far. They're both up the edges of the roof. All right, I think I should be fine. Warg Companion summoned. Shadowheart's able to stand up. I can't jump. She used too much of her movement to stand up. That actually takes some of the movement. Okay, in turn. That one's still just hiding. Lae'zel stands up. Keep moving. In turn. So it's actually going to come down from there. Can Astarion hide over here behind this barrel and do a ranged sneak attack? I have a disadvantage against this target. It's too far away. All right, I need to heal. Also continue to run. All right, the last one's coming down. There's the warg stuck up there? 'Cause I don't know if a warg can use a ladder. All right, yep. Continue running. Shadowheart. That goblin tracker's still doing nothing. Lae'zel also runs. All right. Use dash again. Oh, so they're actually coming. The warg is just stuck up there. So, target's outside of normal range. So I still have a disadvantage on that target. Might as well heal Astarion. If I keep running, I could lure them further. Right now, there's that giant grease patch. So the sight is only to there. I could use an actual attack. It's only got 7 HP. Oh, he had to move forward, didn't he? And missed. Return back to your little hiding spot. No, he's just no longer hidden. Crossbow, this guy. Only 6. Keep moving back. In turn, they are going to keep dashing out here. Going to the left of that to get to me is going to result in him having to go through the grease, getting stuck there. Oh, you can upcast this. Not enough movement. Okay, I'm out of range. I should have done that first. A ranged attack. Disadvantage. Well, no. Yeah, if I actually target the enemy, I'm at a disadvantage. Just do a normal arrow shot. And I killed it. Okay, run. Okay, Astarion. And we hide. Do a sneak range shot on this guy. Only did 11. It's fine.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Target outside normal range, really? Well, I'll scoot up a little bit. Kill that guy. Sure. I don't know if I can actually escape the... So. Let him dash around here. Yep.
On my way.
Scoot back up here. Guiding bolt him. Which I can raise 1 to 6 radiant damage by doing a T2 cast. Or I can do a 1 to 8 Sacred Flame. Or I could just shoot it. This is a cantrip, so it doesn't use one of my spell slots. So yeah, I'm gonna do the Sacred Flame on it. There's 6 damage. End turn. Alright, Lae'zel, move up here. Ranged attack. This guy. Miss. Okay. The boar has desummoned. Okay, Astarion can hide again. And then sneak attack. Beautiful. Well, that just leaves the one in the house that hasn't left the house. So I guess we go back for, like, is there a disengage combat feature? Like, flee from combat if you're far enough from enemies. You want to flee from combat? Yes. Oh, we just go to camp. Lae'zel. Okay, so I have to do this for each of them. All right, I can do that. Flee from combat. And then Astarion. Flee from combat. And then I'm here. I click here for in the day. Spell slots if you long rest. Yeah, fine. We'll do it now. Does anybody have any urgent matters? Wyll is here. Okay, we haven't talked to him yet. Do the rounds.
The Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Frontiers. Shalak. Roughly translated, idealist do-gooder. Or better yet, benevolent burden. His confidence is an asset. His pursuit of valor, not so much.
Are you sure a crush is our only path to a cure?
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zaithisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir Library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
Books are fallible, as are those who write them.
Not books, but slates. Wisdom so profound it is etched into stone. Truth as perfect as the queen who decreed it. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant order turns to chaos and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
All right.
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers. I feel safer already.
Blade of Frontiers. I don't understand the Blade of Frontiers thing. Unless it has something to do with the Chosen and that dead guy.
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Wyll lives up to his name.
Oh, it's Wyll.
The help we can get.
Okay, what do you think of all that's happened to us so far?
We've been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little?
You must have thoughts about our little stowaways.
Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find
Okay.
a way to rid ourselves of these things. Personally, I think finding this Halcyon is our best bet. I'm not too hopeful that a Gith creche will actually prove our salvation, but worth keeping in mind.
What will you do if we actually remove the tadpoles?
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course.
Where would you go?
Home. Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible.
Seems personal. I won't pry. If it's not something you want to talk about.
Thank you. And you're right. It's a delicate matter. Not something for light conversation.
How am I holding up in your estimations?
I must admit, you've been a surprise. And not an unpleasant one. Kindred spirits are few and far between for me. Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How can I do anything but sing your praises?
Right on. Yeah, and I'm gonna leave. I don't know that Withers is gonna have anything new to say.
Fate spins along as it should.
He's still really cool.
Dost thou require a new ally?
Yeah.
Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Not to be rude, but what are you?
There are many answers to that question. None are important.
Skeletons aren't supposed to be able to talk.
Correct.
Are you going to explain further?
No.
Alright, and that leaves the humans. Talk to Wyll.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
Calls himself the Blade of Frontiers. I don't suppose you've come across an expert healer in your travels?
I've come to know a fair few village clerics, but none with the skill to pull these worms from our heads. From what I understand, there's a healer called Nettie in the Grove. Perhaps she's got the talent.
Okay.
You should pay her a visit.
How does the Blade of Frontiers end up chasing a devil in the hells?
Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it, and she was planning to return. One of the archdevil Zariel's own,
chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach, even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking, the damage she might be doing.
Who is this source of yours?
A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more.
A powerful friend? Like a warlock patron, perhaps?
You are a warlock. You know about bound souls and frozen tongues. I can only leave the rest to your imagination. Suffice to say, I hunt monsters, devils included, and I will do what I can to quench the coast of their flames.
Okay. How did you become the Blade of Frontiers?
My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
Goblins? Pitiful vermin, easy to kill, hardly worth getting worked up about.
Tell that to the boy shivering over his mother's ravaged corpse. It makes me angry to think about it still. Angry at the monsters preying on innocents. Angry at the so-called good gods for tolerating the cruelty of the evil. Angry at myself that it took so long for me to see the coast suffering. The frontiers demanded a blade. And so I heeded.
Is that how you lost your eye in the goblin battle?
It was an even bloodier day, and a stronger foe. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
Lean in and examine the eye more closely.
Tiny grooves spider across the eye's surface. It resembles a sending stone used to confer with distant contacts.
Isn't your eye a sending stone?
A sending stone? Nothing so special, I assure you.
You watch and listen for signs of deceit, but sense nothing unusual.
Alright. Let's see if Gale has anything enlightening to say.
I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders. Comes with the territory, unfortunately.
Tell me a bit more about yourself.
Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, City of Splendors. I am a wizard of considerable acclaim and scholar of exceptional accomplishment. I have a cat, a library, and a weakness for a good glass of wine. And if the mood takes me, I'm known to try my hand at poetry. There.
Don't stop there. You must have many stories to tell about your adventures as an archmage.
Didn't that paint enough of a picture?
Try peering into his mind. If he won't open up, you'll sneak in. Ooh, 15 roll here. 8. No.
Try as you might to breach
Gale disapproves.
thoughts, Gale swats your efforts away with infuriating ease.
I have a very disciplined mind. Those tricks won't work on me. Please don't try that again unless I invite you to.
Okay. Go to bed. Auto select. Yeah, use that food up and full rest.
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
Shit. No, it's not what it looks like. I swear. I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There, in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
I can't believe I didn't see it. We even found the boar you snacked on.
It's not what you think. I'm not some monster. I feed on animals. Boars, deer, kobolds, whatever I can get. I'm just too slow right now. Too weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer, fight better. Please.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
Push into his mind, searching for the
You
truth.
focus on the source of the power, but it is quiet and still. It needs to rest.
I don't care how much you need, you're not drinking my blood.
No, of course. Silly of me to even ask. I'll go and find something on 4 legs to eat, I suppose. See you in the morning.
Let him go.
You watch him stalk away, slumped, sulking, and ready to kill.
So maybe that's why he's so bloodthirsty. Quite literally. Okay, we can talk to him again here.
Morning. I hope last night's little unpleasantness hasn't left a bad taste in your... Well, I hope there are no bad feelings.
You're lucky I didn't kill you.
And you're lucky I'm not a true vampire. Last night could have gone very differently if I'd magically summoned a pack of wolves. Alas, I'm just a spawn. All of the hunger, few of the powers.
Is that how you can stand in the sun? Because you're not a true vampire?
Oh, no. I should be cinders in this light. I hadn't seen the sun for 200 years before we crashed here. Someone, or something, wants me alive. They've changed the rules. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time.
Figure them out quickly. I don't want any more surprises.
No more surprises. You have my word. I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
A vampire among us? So be it. But should I wake with so much as a drop of blood on my neck, I will end him.
I'd just better not wake in the night to find fangs at my throat.
I trust him. He won't hurt us.
Quite the opposite. I'm here in the spirit of openness and honesty to work together as a team.
Maybe we could get him to wear a bell, dissuade any nighttime prowling.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
Okay. I got a Gale disapproves and 2 Wyll disapproves. It's a good rest. We're all healed up. Leave camp. And it puts me back here. So I can loot those goblins now. A moss-covered key.
Feed if you must, Astarion. But give me so much as a hungry look, and I'll drive a stake through your heart.
They are very suspicious of Astarion.
I do so very like spicy food.
An arrow of fire, another goblin bow. Alright, I don't want to push in there again. They didn't replace the barrels, but there's still this one, probably. Yeah, the one died up there. What we're trying to do is find Karlach. So I probably should have gone down and crossed down there. There's some kind of cave here. That might be where the Owlbear is. I don't know. We're gonna travel back down here. No. No, okay. We can get there from this direction. Okay, I see. Yeah, those 2 are down here. I was kind of hoping that they would go in and fight said Owlbear and we can loot their bodies. They're gonna go talk to them again.
This is it. I guess we go inside?
Oh, they're going inside. Cave mouth. Sure. See what happens here. Owlbear nest. Autosave successful. Eviscerated goblin in here. A pickaxe. Skeleton. I mean, the bones are a little bit of gold. I'll take it. Grab the pickaxe.
That stench.
Heavy stone.
Train, no doubt.
There's some mud. Maybe some goodies in that chest down over there. Well, I can speak to animals, so...
It's just a head. It's huge. I'm not sure I can do this.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
I won't tolerate cowardice. Attack now. 14 plus 5.
You're right. We can handle this. And we'll do it for Edwin.
Perfect. So we're in this too. I'm gonna stand back here. In turn. Let them fight.
I won't give in.
I am fury.
See what these humans are made of. Oh, that poor little baby. Command halt again, eh? Tiny claws attack missed. Critical miss. Jumped away. Sacred flame. Can it move now? Crushing flame. Oh, critical miss. Critical hit on the down target. Keep attacking its baby. It's gonna get you. Opportunity attack there, I think. Let him go. She's down. He's got a few hit points left. Another in turn. Miss. Hit. Miss the baby. In turn. Oh, come on! Get him!
What should I do?
Okay. This time? There it is. So now they're coming after me. What I would like to do, speak with animals. Well, can I not? I don't want to fight them. I guess we could try and run. Oh, there's deep water, making it difficult to move. I didn't realize I was standing in water, but let's move back, see what happens. Alright, I use dash.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Examine. It's distressed. 91 HP. So maybe instead of watching, I should have preemptively ran. I mean, I achieved what I was trying to do. Get the humans killed by fighting the owlbear, but then I wanted to talk to the owlbear. I didn't want to be in this fight. So, I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to load. Oh yeah, I got to loot this stuff. Alright, break me off from the group. They can stay back. And I will go initiate this and then run. Hopefully I win the intimidation roll. 2. Come on. Continue.
Please, I can't go first. I just can't.
What about her?
The beast's ahead. We need to get closer.
Please, I can't go first. I can't.
Load again. Evil deeds must be done delicately.
It's just a head.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you.
Alright, please give me the roll. There it is. Alright. I'm running. Oh, it leapt out here right off the bat. Oh, it one-shot her. Oh my. Owlbear cubs running up. Okay, I'm running. Okay, in turn. Critical miss. My turn. Run. Okay. The baby's coming. No, it's coming after me. Hellish Rebuke. Come on now. Third time's a charm here. I'm gonna grab all this stuff and then save again. I really want this to happen this way, so I'm just gonna force it to happen. All right, in they go. Oh, it still got me in the battle. All right, they did the halt that time. All right, run, in turn. Owlbear flies up here. The halt again. I continue running. I can flee from this location, but I can't do it until these two go down. Baby missed. And halt again. Oh, I'm kicking a baby. I ran further away. Big Owlbear's taking some damage. The shove failed that time. Okay. A shriek. What? Critical miss. Oh, come on. Don't let them win this time. Has to go through like a loading screen to get back to me. All right, I made it back to my party. Oh, I have escaped the battle. All right, shift space, enter turn-based mode. All right, so wait, I'm not in the battle anymore. I can't see what's going on up there. Okay, exit turn-based mode. Reattach me to my group, and then we go back up there, and I'll do another quick save. I don't see any... Oh, yeah, they're still fighting. Okay, Andric is dead, and so is Brenna. Oh no. They tried to attack the Owlbear. Speak with animals. Is there a, like, talk command? Well, alright. Try and push up here. No, it just instantly started a battle. So are we forced to fight it then? After all that? It's not giving me just the option to talk. So I guess...
Let's turn someone inside
Astarion needs to take a couple steps forward. Hide. Sneak, ranged attack. Wait, I have disadvantage on the target? I'm not shooting the cub. Yeah, okay, it's still too far. A little bit further up. Ranged sneak attack. There we go. Sure. Missed. Awesome. Move up here, I guess. In turn. Does it have a weakness? No. Owlbear is enraged, though. I guess that was the shriek. It has a multi-attack. Do a scorching ray. I got to pick 3 targets. Yeah, do all 3 at the Owlbear. Ooh, only 5. All right, spread out. Here it comes. And it went for Lae'zel and tore Lae'zel up. Oh my. All right, I guess, oh, that's a projectile. Cast Bane on it and on the cub. Or the cub's too far away. So the 1 is fine. Okay, don't want to give it an opportunity attack, so end turn. That multi-attack is gnarly. Yeah, I don't know if I can get away with a sneak here. I can use the sneak attack, so do it. Critical miss! Come on! Astarion, please! I can try the Scorching Ray again. It's gonna do up to 36 damage. Go. 17 and a 5. And I can do offhand melee. Rush in there. There's an extra 4. In turn. Okay, killed me. Shadowheart, you gonna come to the rescue here? The main hand attack. Whack. 9. And then Astarion finish it. Ranged attack, 42% though. If I switch to melee, that's a 65, but provokes the baby. Yeah, do that. Sure. Okay.
Cub looks from you to his dead mother.
Hmm.
A single strike will end his suffering.
Let it live.
It hurts.
You watch, speechless, as the cub begins to eat his mother.
At least the cub has a fighting chance now.
That, or we've just prolonged its misery.
Okay, Shadowheart. Picked her up. Used help. Alright, and pick you up. Okay, and then give a heal. And give a heal to Lae'zel. Thank you, Shadowheart. Speak with the dead. No, can't do that. I can do the speak with beasts and then have a conversation with the cub.
Oblivious to your presence, the cub continues to gorge himself on his dead mother.
Okay, what if I loot? Head of a broken spear. Okay. Andric, a longsword, heavy chainmail, owlbear egg. I feel like there's different ways this could have gone. There's no way, like, you're forced to kill the owlbear. Can I do a short rest here? I can. Cool.
To see what's new horrors waiting for us.
And let's talk to Shadowheart. What happened to her hand?
You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
Are you sure it's not connected to the tadpoles?
You can trust me on that.
How badly does it hurt?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Okay. Looks like I could get up here, maybe somehow. Jump over to this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Camera. Cragged rock. I could climb that? Yeah. Ooh, there's a backpack down there. But what would be the point of going over here? I don't see one. So probably, the backpack. Probably if you want to not kill the owlbear, you probably can't send in the humans to die to the owlbear. Headless skeleton over here with the oak feathers embrace, medium armor, undead and beasts that hit the wayward deal an additional 1 to 6 damage. Oh no, beasts deal additional damage. Undead receives additional damage. Okay, interesting. Orc loin, let's take that. The owlbear egg, 40 camp supplies, worth 750. I guess I yoink that.
Egg. These are supposed to be worth a fortune.
Yeah, it looked like it was worth a fortune. All right, let's keep looking around here. There's a heavy stone. Why is that of note? Inventory. It's not. Okay, I pressed Alt and it showed me heavy stone. Gilded chest down here.
Saluna statue in a stinking cave. Hardly a place of honor.
Huh.
There's magic keeping this chest sealed. I can feel its aura.
Saloon seal. Potion of animal speaking. Scroll of detect thoughts. Healing potions. The war between Saloon and Shar. A dusty volume that speaks of the conflict between the sibling goddess Saloon and Shar after Saloon ignited the sun and brought life-sustaining light and warmth to the universe. Okay. I don't know if I can do anything with the statue. Ow.
Thing won't yield its contents easily.
Come on. Heal Astarion.
Delicious.
Can you... I'm saving in case I like die to this. Yeah. Was it F9? No. F8. I didn't know if it was a one-time thing or not. And I guess Shadowheart can heal me again. Oh, and Lae'zel has this second wind. Okay, she can heal up. Nice. So then zoom in and loot all this stuff. Yeah, potion of animal speaking being here. Like, you have to be able to talk to the owlbear. There has to be something. But that's not the way it went for me. Then can I jump across this? And I don't see anything back here though. Except a candle. Oh, another book. The Genesis of Shalene and Shar. An ancient tome detailing how Saloon came into being along with her sister Shar, the silver radiant Saloon, and the dark alluring Shar complemented each other and brought an orderly distinction between light and dark in the universe. Okay, well, I read both books. Jump back across there. Nothing else. I can climb up this. Well, back to the original goal.
So, you and Lae'zel. Seems tense.
Please don't remind me. But keep your guard up with her.
Note.
I love that they have little conversations. Okay, well, let's climb up this rock. I knew about the owlbear. I knew it was a thing in the game, and I had intended to try and keep it alive. But that's not how that went. A berry bush? There's a cat. Maybe I can talk to that cat? Do I already have bees speaking? Yeah. Go talk to the cat. Or wolf. Maybe it's a wolf.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly.
Oh, that's awesome. What happened here?
I told you to go.
If I wanted to hurt either of you, I'd done it already. Need a 10 or higher here. Yep.
Perhaps that's true. Your scent is thick with blood. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest.
Rest? He needs a grave.
Just go. I won't ask you again.
Well, I can loot him without stealing now. Couple leathers, some apples, some boots. Okay. What if I cast the Speak with Dead? 5 questions.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
What happened to you?
Back off. Gnolls. Claws. Teeth.
Who are you? What is your profession?
Fleetfoot. Courier company.
Alright. Where are you from?
Trail.
Why were you in the forest?
Delivery to Baldur's Gate.
The spell's power
Okay.
wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Well, I have taken those letters, picked up a mushroom, another one, yeah, loot all this stuff.
Do you have someone waiting for you in Baldur's Gate, Astarion? A sweetheart, perhaps?
No sweethearts, no. I prefer them savory.
Astarion is ridiculous.
This is what I get for trying to strike up conversation.
Examine fishing rod, worth 5. Wicker baskets, got rotten chicken eggs. Don't need that.
Shadowheart. Such a grim name for such a beautiful flower.
Could you not stare so blatantly in my neck when you say that?
Oh, but do keep calling her flower. She'll love that.
Yeah, Lae'zel. Awesome. Ooh, more berry bushes. So where are we at here? Doesn't seem it's gonna get me up there. I guess I could have jumped up here? Maybe I go around from over there. I was really hoping we'd, like, be there. Yeah, is there some path up here? Yeah, this takes me to this town thing where I was attacked. There is a path, though, which leads down over here. So maybe it's through the village. There's lots of blood there. Where am I at? Okay, so that's like the other direction almost. Yeah, I gotta go through there. Okay, so in that case, ooh, there's a bird nest and some mugwort. Keep looking for this stuff. Oh yeah, that was the rotten chicken eggs that I didn't take. So I did not want that. Another bird's nest up here. More mushrooms. 2 gold and a pear on the ground. A garnet ring. I wonder if this has been a barrel that got exploded in the beginning of that fight. Okay, I looted all those bodies. Alright, sure, we'll go back in. Water pump. Oh. There he is. I got an initiative on him though, so hopefully one of these shots can hit. Miss. How would I get in this house? Up here. Walk towards there. Alright. Lae'zel, can you hit? 45%. But 7 damage. Got it. Good. There's water pump though. Oh, it's putting water on the ground. Goblin brawler I can talk to.
You sniffing where you ain't ought to be, friend. Might have to take that nose.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you.
He's got
authority.
A symbol. Do a persuasion. I bypass your guards. If I meant you harm, I could have just killed you all. You have 15, so a 10 or higher. 10.
Ah, go on. Ain't bothered mucking my blade with ya. But mind your manners.
Okay. Charlatan, just passing through. Astarion's inspired. He gains some XP, and I get another inspiration. Okay, well, that's a rotten tomato. Moss-covered chest. Astarion. Lockpick that. 15. But I'm +8. Add guidance bonus. I could add 2 guidance bonuses. Nah, we should handle it. And I rolled the 15. So, easily. In here is a haste helm. At the start of combat, the wearer gains momentum for 3 turns. Momentum being 1.5 meters extra movement. Removed when restrained, incapacitated, prone, or slowed down. Okay, digging it. Goblin Baller just watching me take his stuff. I would like the fish. Another well. Yeah, check the baskets, crates. Bunch of camp supplies. These crates can't be looted. Huh. Shovel, don't need. 10-pound jar. Goblin tracker. Berserk. I don't want to fight, really. Like, we can come back to this later. I want Karlach. That's an enemy. Scrawny bugbear. Sleeping. Let's smack him with the axe. Critical hit. And then I get to go? Or was that my action? Okay. Opportunity attack, though, so I gotta stay close if I want to move. Okay. Oh. Oh, well. Hellish Rebuke. Okay. Astarion, give him a little poke with that twig of yours. Oh. Flourish, then? There we go. Oh, I took more damage. Shadow Heart is almost out of spell slots. Oh, but oh, Upcast heals additional 1 to 8. Okay. Rotten chicken eggs, some fire swill. No, I wanted to pick that up. Tin cop. Nothing in the crate. Yeah, that one's nothing. Bugbear, 2 javelins, and a morning star. A dug up wooden crate. Malachite, smoking pipe.
Weapon blueprints. A master blacksmith's work.
Oh, we can take those. Nothing in there. But now are we on the path? No, this is... Yeah, we are on the path. I go in this house. Definitely something going on in there. Nothing in that crate. Alright, map. Right, how do I make a marker? Left click. Beast in bar. Create. Campfire up here with some meat. I need to jump across the bridge. Yeah, that's where I need to get to. Okay, well, take that meat.
A feast fit for an ogre. You notice a peculiar dagger protruding from the tough, leathery meat.
Huh. Leave. Astarion. Sleight of hand. Wiggle that free. Wait, did I not switch to Astarion? Hold up. Astarion. There we go.
For an ogre.
I think he can get that dagger out. He has the sleight of hand. Yeah, the +8. Do that. Yep. And he'll get it, I guess.
Your cautious method pays off. The dagger glides smoothly out of the mystery meat.
Okay, dagger +1. Sure, give that to Ethertless over here. Ooh, and this haste helm. Extra movement speed, give that to Lae'zel. Put the helmet on me with the dex saving throws. Hide during dialogues or hide always. Hide during dialogue. Astarion can keep his. Alright, put the campfire out. So, maybe there's an ogre in there? Rotten fish and mushroom. Ooh, a pile of bones. You really gotta mouse over everything. It's crazy. Alright, we go down, and then go beneath this and take that path or go over. Oh, we auto-saved here too. Just gonna keep going.
That's curious.
Ooh, a dirt mound. Nice. Make Astarion dig it up. Still had him selected. 31 gold. 2 thieves' tools. Okay, I mean, Astarion wanted that anyways. Can we make the jump? Yep. The Risen Road. Come on, Astarion. You got it. There we are. Hammer, tongs, and rope. Ooh, bunch of alcohol. And then we have found the blood trail. More alcohol. Cheese. Rope and tongs. Oh, gnolls up here. Oh, and down here. There's bloated hyena.
Something tore right through these people. They didn't stand a chance.
Okay, so it wasn't Karlach.
What's hiding here?
The creature's eyes roll back in
Okay.
its head, equal parts bliss and agony. She'd eaten, feasted, and yet, looking into her eyes, you can see it wasn't enough. She's still hungry.
Hmm.
Come, see, my flesh becomes new flesh.
Huh?
You hear what comes next before you see it. The sharp snapping of bones, and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate. You watch with cold realization. This isn't the end of one life, but the start of another. Gnolls,
Whoa.
vicious, monstrous humanoids can spawn from the corpses of dying hyenas.
There now. It's all right. It'll be over soon. Oh my goodness.
Splits like a rotten fruit, birthing a frenzy of claws and fangs.
All right. Oh my. And I am surprised. The height. Yikes. Sudden rush. Oh, this is gonna hurt. No? No, 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 no. Oh, crap.
That hyena's going for help.
Spoiler alert, that's what happened. A newborn Gnoll, and I'm in melee of it. Lae'zel's gonna have to get her hands dirty on this one. We go here and attack. Yeah, there we go. Go for it. Critical hit. I'm gonna stay in melee range of it. Then Lae'zel gets out the hammer. 11. The hyena has 12 HP. The bloated ones. This hunger, 1 turn remaining before it becomes another one of these. So there isn't enough room for me to get up there and attack it. But if I move out of the target's range here, that's bad. So what I should do is have Shadowheart. Oh, I only got 1 spell left with Shadowheart. So Shadowheart needs to shoot it. No, Astarion needs to shoot it. 75% chance. Move him over here. Shoot it. Good. It's 40 XP. These Gnoll hunters have bows, it looks like. One with a spear. Go back to Lae'zel. We rush up here. Go ahead and use the action surge. 91% attack here. Or do I go for the next one? Not enough movement. Oh, just an extra action. So yeah. Okay, remove that one now. Keep moving. Into turn. Alright, Astarion's turn is done. And then Shadowheart. Go to here. We range 84% chance, but that's just a 2 to 7. I might not kill it though. Problem. So I could use the big guiding bolt. And then there's going to be no heals, which is okay. But removing this now is probably for the best. Remove the further one. 16. Perfect. Alright, in turn. And that one is born. Seething Fury, eh? Range attack on Lae'zel. It's a miss. We need to learn what Seething Fury means. Oh, he shot at me. The spear guy dashes. Alright, I still have my spell slots here. Okay, well, we're all together. Lae'zel is opportunity attacked by this. Okay, so have Astarion hide. Hiding successful. Sneak attack ranged on the hyena. Perfect. And then if I want to keep trying to do that, let's move him to these bushes. End his turn. And then Lae'zel is capable, not quite enough movement to get up there. If I mean, I could fight this one, but I could leave it for these two and just like move her into the fray. But if I start with a jump, there's now enough movement for me to attack here. Don't need to use the sweeping attack. The pushing attack potentially does more damage than the melee. Yeah. Spend the superiority die. It missed though. So I didn't use the superiority die as it read. Okay, get close to the rock. Evade attacks. Yeah. Click that. In turn. Alright, and then do you have the Scorching Ray? Fire 3 times at that. Hell yeah. That's cool. Alright, we'll move up here. Actually move like... No. Move more around it. In turn, do have a 1 to 8 Sacred Flame. We got low ground here though. Move closer. Shoot at the hunter for 40 or shoot at the one Lae'zel could... Well, if I can take some HP off of this, that's good. I could throw fire instead. It's only 45. Has a chance to do more damage though. Do that. Okay, that was 5. Alright, well, in turn. Range attack, Shadowheart, critical miss. Lae'zel miss. Demonic bite. 18? 18 damage? I've already used my second wind. This is a bonus action, so I can use that. Festering Frenzy. Frenzy at the start of next turn. They both have that. This one is threatened. It's close to me. This guy. Okay, well... I could cleave and hit both of these guys for 1 to 8. No. Do another pushing attack. These do recharge on a short rest, but I've used both my short rests. But I want the most damage possible on this thing, because it just did 18 to me. So 15. So that thing might have a really powerful weapon. And use the evasive footwork again. Okay, that puts me down to 1 superiority dice, but that's okay. We're making our way through these guys. So I step to here and do another Scorching Ray, but then I can't recast Speak with the Dead. We'd have to camp. This is disadvantaged. Get the further one back. Yeah, all 3 of them. Got it. I had a crit in there. That's so cool. Not enough movement there, so we'll step up. All right, so I definitely need to move up. Or how are we at for this guy? All right. Let's have a sneak, hiding, sneak attack. Yes. 17. Okay, fine. We'll move up. Move up here. We do have the firebolt. 40%, but get it. Okay, in turn. Claws only did 6. Blood Feast on the Gnoll. It just gained HP by eating it. Oh, come on. Okay. It's got 12 left. I want to go here. Range 60%. Do it. Only 7, but offhand melee, not enough movement. Okay. In your turn, Astarion. We hide again. Range sneak attack. I'm gonna have low ground on it regardless. So get the Flesh Gnar. Got it. Astarion's amazing. Okay. And then have Shadowheart help Lae'zel up. And Lae'zel does not have the action point, but can move and run to safety. Okay. And I've already used my action to move there. Okay. Are you serious? Okay, Shadowheart. Help Lae'zel up again. And Eth Earthless. It's got 13 HP. I kind of want to melee. I could still do the offhand after the arrow. Yeah, the arrow will do better for me. Yeah. Okay, then offhand it. Nope. Okay. Astarion, move up to here. 50% chance. Firebolt. 40. Oh, we shoot it. Get it. Damn. It's gonna be frenzied again. Could probably kill Ethertless. Okay. Intern. 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 See what happens here. Oh! Lae'zel gets multi-striked again. Okay. Shadowheart. Get her back up. And then I reduce flame. Oh, really? I thought oh. Hurl it. Yeah. Boom. Come on. That was so cool. Okay, offhand.
I'll strike you down.
There it is. One for the ages. Lae'zel's inspired. Yeah, Lae'zel got whooped. Well, that was insane. Alright, let's clean the mess up. Hyena ear. Part of a potion of speed, bunch of mangled corpses, bronze ring, open letter on oppression and peacocks, bunch of viscera all over the place, severed parts, bones, silver necklace, the other Gnoll hunter, hyena ear, another hyena ear, and this guy just had a spear, some potatoes, dead caravan agent is glowing. I used both of my spell slots, so I can't recast Speak with the Dead. Oh, I can recast. Oh, without spending a slot. Okay. Speak with this dead caravan agent. What happened to you?
Gnolls. Tearing. Biting.
Okay, yeah, we found that. Did anyone survive the attack?
Rugen fled north.
Okay. Who is Rugen?
Lucky son of
What were you carrying in the wagons?
shipment chest.
Where were you heading?
Tavern. Hideout. Secret.
Okay. Interesting information out of him. Find the missing shipment. So we're adding new quests all over the place. So the Temple of Ruins. This is where the Githyanki warrior's at. Still a ways from this over here. But I think I'm on the path at least. Okay, loot that caravan agent. Drow poison. Coat your active weapon with poison. Become poisoned and fall asleep. Shipment orders. A hand crossbow. Okay. Oil of accuracy. +2 bonus to attack rolls with the oiled weapon. Interesting. Alchemist flame. No. I thought it was just a barrel, and he attacked it. The good godly folk of Faerun. There's a book in this mess. There's a longsword chilling here. The gate is closed. Another book. As per my last letter. Huh. Pressing alt is useful, yeah. The gate is closed. There's some kind of letter. Garlic, potatoes. A bunch of food just chilling here. Bag of rotten food. Wooden trunk. There's more food. Another cart up here. Across this bridge. And this is where I can go south. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is hit the long rest. And my game crashed. Wait a minute, if my game crashed, I didn't save before trying to go to the campsite, because the game was going to save at the campsite. I might have to do that Gnoll fight again. That would suck. It was probably the most challenging fight I've had, though, so that's nice. And verifying the integrity of the game files on this game is not a small task. It's a very large game. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be this autosave. Continue. Yep, this is before we jumped across the bridge. Well, it looks like we're going to have to do that whole bit again. So, we'll save that for next time. I was going to go to camp and wrap this up anyways, but it looks like next time we'll have to fight some more gnolls and hyenas. But I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks to the heart icons just below the video or by joining to become a member. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.